What is going on, guys? Game Taco here. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. Rather than show you guys how to kill something, I'm going to give you some tips on how to make a boatload of cash, since you have to find some way to fund your monster hunting adventure, am I right? Well, this is something you could do near the beginning of the game. It's really simple. It's just repeating a quest over and over. It's a 1-star quest, and it's called Prescription Pickup, and all you need to do is gather some Kelby horns, and then once you turn the quest in, you'll actually get 2 Kelby horns back as a reward for completing the quest. Now, if you see where I'm going, basically you just have to make sure that the Kelby horns that you get as a reward are in your inventory when you pick up the quest, and then you accept the quest, and then you can just repeat it over and over again as many times as you want. It's you get 800 Zeny as a reward for doing this, and it's simply a matter of waiting for the loading screen to finish. But it's a really nice way to get some extra money if you're just starting out in Monster Hunter and you don't really have any way to fund armor or weapons or anything like that. Now, unfortunately, this can get kind of old really fast. I actually prefer to kill things with my time in Monster Hunter just because I don't like waiting around. But that's why this next method isn't quite as mindless. All you need is a farm, preferably upgraded, nullberries, dung, and some resource points. Nullberries are actually they actually sell very well. They sell for 120 Zeny a piece, and they're also really cheap. They only cost 20 resource points per cycle to farm. So if you can, if your farm can do 10 cycles, then it'll only cost 200 resource points. Now, if you use any sort of dung or fertile mud on these, you can get stacks of nullberries in no time. Stacks as in 99 nullberries, and you could sell these for well over 11,000 Zeny. So it could be very profitable. If you maxed out your farm, it can produce 10 cycles. You could have upwards of 30,000 nullberries after your farm is done doing its thing. Now, 10 cycles can be a while, so what I like to do is go out into Moga Woods and basically regather the resources that I spent on the farm. The nice thing about nullberries is that they don't really cost too many resources, so you only have to kill, a couple great jaggies, or you could kill 2 royal ludross, or something like that. Just make sure you carve everything from these monsters, and then you can actually convert some of their drops from a drop into resources through that guy back at the town that gives you resource points. While you're waiting for your nullberries, I also recommend you do some very profitable quests. The quests where you have to gather eggs or powder kegs from the volcano can really net you loads of Zeny. So you could click here to see one of my videos of a similar quest, Heat Exhaustion, that can show you how to do that. You get a whole bunch of money from that. You could also just go into a Harvest Pass quest, and such as the volcano, and just mine everything and just sell everything you find. You'll get a ton of money that way as well. I know when I play Monster Hunter, I kind of turn into a hoarder a little bit, but I probably won't really need half the stuff that I save. So if you kill a monster, say like an Azor Rathalos or something, but you're not going to need his loot for anything, you might as well just sell it. And a lot of the high-level monster drops are really worth a lot of money, so that could really become profitable very quickly. And basically, by combining all of these different methods, you can really find a system that works for you. And by the end of a single run, you'll have plenty of Zeny to spend. The most important factor, in my opinion, is keeping the game fresh so you don't really get bored. So tackle these in whatever order you want, and then by the end, you won't really need to do it for a while. Of course, if you have a better system, feel free to let me know in the comments. This is just what I do, and I'm sure it can be improved. Anyway, that's all. I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. This is Game Taco, and I will talk to you guys later. And remember, time is money, especially in Monster Hunter.